As soon as I walk in the office down here, I hear. We're like, we said to the security guy, "Who is that?" He goes, "I don't know." Oh my god!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sebastian Bach this morning. Do you sing a lot of opera?
Broadway, not so much opera.
Yeah, you've done some play. You've done Jesus Christ Superstar, and the little-known Jesus Christ Superstar.
That's when Tom Cruise and Jesus Christ Superstar was combined.
He's Scientologist. You'd be Jesus.
You would
Something or other.
You played Jesus actually in Jesus Christ Superstar, didn't you?
I know. One of the funniest reviews I ever got in my career was in New Orleans, Louisiana. It was about Jesus Christ Superstar, and the review started, just the simple fact alone that Sebastian Bach is playing the role of Jesus Christ is the first true sign of the apocalypse.
Did you have to wear a loincloth?
Yeah, I called it the diaper. That was the first time I ever quit drinking beer.
Is that because you didn't want to use it?
I couldn't pull the diaper off with a fucking beer gut. You wouldn't want to see Jesus on the cross after killing a six-pack of... That's true. I couldn't believe I was wearing that. I'd look down and wearing this diaper in front of, thousands of people. I go, I can't believe I'm going on stage in this.
What are you going to do next? Are you going to do Cats?
Oh, no.
Or Billy Elliot?
No.
The Boy from Oz?
No, that's Hugh Jackman.
Oh.
It is.
You're not looking to go down that career path?
No, I did Jekyll and Hyde on Broadway. Was the first Broadway show I did, which was my favorite one. It was a lot of fun. Then I did Rocky Horror after 9/11. They wanted me to be Frankenfurter, but I don't look that good in tights. And so I did the...
Just diapers.
I did the role of Richard O'Brien, who's an Australian, I do believe. Riff Raff, and then I did Jesus Christ Superstar, then I did Jekyll and Hyde again.
How does someone who comes from... in fact, you were once called the leader of the heavy metal nation...
Yeah, that's right.
End up doing musicals?
Wow. When they first called me for it, I'm like, do you have the right number? Why are you calling me? And the guy that did it, Frank Wildhorn, who wrote Jekyll and Hyde, it was on Broadway for 4 years, and he came to Atlantic Records, which was my label, and said, I'm looking for a quote-unquote rock star guy to play Jekyll and Hyde. And they called me up, and I was like, I didn't really see why, but it was just my voice. My voice has got me everything in my whole life. I have this voice, but more accurately, this voice has me.
Have you ever been a smoker?
I have smoked in my day a little bit, not cigarettes though.
What do you do now to keep your voice limber?
I do Italian opera scales every single day.
Can we have one?
La 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 li 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 Vieni, get up in the morning, Australia. It's Triple J.
We just got our new promo. Thanks a lot.
We have Sebastian Bach in the studio this morning. The doctor is very excited about having you in as well, Sebastian, as both of us are. But you were a fan of Skid Row's from
cool.
From
I actually
way back.
when I was 13, went to Eastern Creek in Sydney, New South Wales,
Yes.
to see. I went to see Guns N' Roses,
Right.
and I got to say, Rose Tattoo were awesome, and I reckon the Skid Row kind of mopped the floor with Guns N' Roses at that stage in their career.
Well, I don't know how to answer that, but
It wasn't really a question.
It's rhetorical.
I don't know how to comment on it.
Did you have a falling out with Axl? Was that-
No.
Just didn't talk for a long time.
Well, he kind of disappeared from the human race, and I was one of those humans. He kind of went away, and then when he came back, he called me up, and as you probably know, we opened up the whole Guns N' Roses tour in Australia in 2007, last summer. And Rose Tattoo were on that bill too, so that was neat. And now I'm got a brand new record out, Angel Down, which Axl Rose sings 3 songs on, and this is my 3rd tour of Australia in a year and a half, which is nuts.
Yeah. In fact, we'll come back and have a bit more of a talk about that, but let's have a listen to the album.
Cool.
The doctor has chosen one specifically, I think, not just because of its title, but also because of the musical content. But the title does sell it pretty well.
In brackets, love is, close brackets, a bitch slap.
You know it's true. Bang. Is this the Axl version? Or the...
Let's have a listen.
Let's see. Chew on that.
Nice, right? It was nice.
I just had to do that.
Yeah, there he is.
Awesome.
I just had to do that.
You enjoyed your own music so much. You
I
were so
really
excited
do.
when that came on. Do you put it on in the boudoir?
I love my album so much that it just flips me out every time I hear it. I've always, even in Skid Row, like I've always just made albums that I like. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when we were doing 18 in Life, and I Remember You, we were just in a garage in New Jersey, about 20 years old, and we were just trying to come up with some cool tunes. And now Carrie Underwood, who's the biggest country artist in America, does I Remember You in her set, like every night. And it's a country song, and like 25,000 people are singing it, and it's all choreographed and all. That's crazy. And Pink,
You would have had
Pink,
yeah,
right?
we know Pink.
She does 18 in Life too.
You would have had some choreographed routines.
No,
Skid Row never did it?
Well, we had some choreographed headbanging. We would maybe bang our heads in unison, maybe.
All right, Sebastian Bach, once of Skid Row, is in this morning for us here on Triple J. Actually, speaking of country and western, last time you were in Australia, you actually had to walk off stage.
No, that was 2 times ago.
Was it okay?
2 times ago.
Was it because what happened? It's
We played a bar in Sydney. I can't remember the name of it.
Selena's.
Okay, and it was your typical crazy rock and roll crowd, but I draw the line at getting shit thrown at me. Like I'm too spoiled to deal with that, and too old. I've been doing it too long. So some guy was throwing stuff at the stage, and I just said, "Look, if you keep doing it, I'm splitting. I'm not here for that."
This is in the encore as well, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Like right at the end.
And it was right before Youth Gone Wild, which people expect me to do, but it's like I'm 40, so it's like so me being up there going, "We are the Youth Gone Wild." I mean, I like doing it, and I'll always do it, but that's not why I'm there. You know, I mean, I'm there to do my new music, and I still do the old hits all the time because that's what people are coming to hear. But for me as a singer, I'm not going to get stuff thrown at me to sing Youth Gone Wild for the 20,000th fucking time. Like, it's like I'm doing it for the fans, you know? So
what
I
happened?
said, if you do it one more time, I'm out of here. And some guy came up and threw something at me, so I left. Like, big deal. But then we played 2 nights at the Entertainment Center in Sydney on the Guns N' Roses tour, and it was totally cool.